Hey everyone, this is Derek here, back with you guys in the PUBG Mobile 0.9.0 global beta, and today we are going to talk about crew challenges because registration for the first crew challenge is now open. For those of you who don't know how to vote for me for the Star Challenge, basically you click down on this little trophy icon. That's where we're going to be going today anyways. But for the Star Challenge voting, you click on Star Challenge, and then you want to make sure that you click on North America. You can see here North America, there we go, and then just find DerekG and click that little yellow card, and there you go. I certainly appreciate all the support. We're going to see how well we can do, see if we can break our way maybe into 4th or 3rd place, or maybe even higher by the time this ends. But the focus of this video is on the crew challenge, so let's go ahead, click on that little trophy icon with the star once again, and then click on the new crew challenge that popped up right there. So basically, let's find out what the crew challenge is all about. Basically, crews are now 4 to 6 players. So crews used to be up to 10, no longer. If you want to compete in the crew challenge, scrolling too fast, Mr. Game, for us, you need to have 4 to 6 players. Only the leader may register. Registering roster is a lot during the tournament period rather. And 4 players will be selected for each match. So if you only have 4 players, they have to be on. If you have 6, I think you can select 4 from the 6. So mobile devices only, no emulators allowed here. Next up, teams may choose any server, but may only choose first person or third person. So once you're locked into TPP or FPP, that is how you're playing all your matches, so keep that in mind. We've got the qualifying round at 2 matches per day. That's the October the 19th through the 21st. Then the top 20 preliminaries. That's also 2 matches a day. That's from the 22nd through November 24th. No, that's got to be, that's a mistype there, or a typo. That's 22nd through the 24th. And then the finals for that top 1 crew spot, that's going to be 3 matches per day. That is taking place on the 25th. So final results are calculated according to each team's ranking and kills. Don't just focus on one aspect. So ranking is going to be how long you survive, and then kills, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and skip to the end now, and you can see if you want to enter, you can now register. So registration is the first step towards entering the first crew challenge. You can see this one's going to take place from the 15th of October through the 26th of October. And I would imagine that there are going to be multiple, these guys are going to run probably every couple of weeks. So don't worry if you miss out, if you have other obligations, because this is a great way to get tournament practice experience. But don't worry if you're going to miss out, because there are more on the way. Let's click over here and take a look at the preview. So I just clicked up here, top left to the right of the, so this is what we just saw, basically. This is just about the crew challenge. That's what we were just looking at. Next, we'll click on preview to the left of that. You can see we've got 10th or 6th through 10th. You can see not everything is translated yet. You get 500 challenge coins. 4th or 5th place, you get 700. 3rd, you get 1,000. 2nd place, you get 1,400, and then the winner gets 2,000. And what can you use to, or what can you purchase rather with those? Well, we don't know in the beta because the function is not enabled. Unfortunately, it kicks us out back to the main menu screen, but I'd imagine that once 0.9.0 is live, the shop will be enabled. We can find out what cool things we can trade those coins in for. So if you want to register, well, I'm currently not in a crew, so I can't register, but if you want to register, you hit that big button down the bottom. And let's take a look at the top 100. And I'll take a look just at what the schedule consists of. For the top 100 qualifying matches will be available during the same time every day. Crews will be matched randomly. Map will be a wrangle. So just like all of the other tournaments out there, including the Star Tournament, a wrangle is going to be where it's at. Could be first person or third person, depending on what you register as. When qualifying matches are available, enter the tournament page to create a team of 4. So you can create the team, you can pick 4. So I would recommend going in or having 6 people on your crew, having 4 starters, and then 2 alternates. That way, if somebody can't make it, then you can sub one of those guys or girls in. It says create a team of 4, compete against other teams. Scoring results are calculated based on ranking and kills. Each kill earns 15 points. Tap to view ranking points. Crews will be disqualified if found to be cheating. There we go. Okay, so this is very similar to Star Challenge tournament scoring and lots of other tournaments too, like Wickeds. You can see first place is 500, then it goes to 375. So huge difference between first and fifth in points. And that is, of course, how long you survive. It says 16th through 20th place. So these are going to be matches, again, like the Star Tournament, with 80 people. It'll be 20 teams of 4 squads. So, or 20 teams of 4. That way, 80 total people. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and 15 points a kill. That means a full squad wipe is 60 points, which is quite a bit, but still not that much in the grand scheme of things as far as placement. You're definitely playing for placement, and kills are a nice bonus. Advancement. Teams may participate up to 12 matches, will be ranked on the best 8. Okay, so you might as well play 12 then if you really want to advance to preliminaries, because otherwise, you know, you might get a bad match or 2 in there and you can drop those. And it says top 100 teams will advance to the group round, which system will divide the advanced teams into groups. Each group will hold 3 matches in a wrangle. So again, a wrangle. Participation opens, assigns a team to a room. Matches will start on time automatically. Teams that are late will not be admitted, considered forfeiting. So that's why you have 6 people. Make sure you got 4 of those online in a team ready to play. Each kill earns 15 points. Scoring is going to be the same, I'd imagine, for placement. Let's check 500 for top. Yep, it's the same as before. And top 4 teams from each group will advance. So that gets you down to 4 teams from each group. That'll get you down to, I guess there's 5 groups. Yeah, so there's 5 groups, 20 teams. The top 4 advance. And then the final 20 teams, remaining 20 teams, will participate in 4 matches in a wrangle. This phase opens, assign teams to a room. Match will start again. You'll be forfeiting if you're late. Scoring. Results are calculated based on ranking and kills. Each kill earns 15 points, just like before. Champion will be ranked based on their scores from the 4 matches. Top team becomes champion of the Crew Challenge. No word on what they get other than, of course, those challenge coins. But hopefully you can redeem those for some pretty good things because, well, you know, if that's what you're winning, hopefully it's worth winning. That's a lot of tournament to play in order to get those coins. So there you go, a brief overview on the Crew Challenge. Once one actually opens up and I can participate in it, don't worry, I'll definitely either stream it or I will create content for you guys regarding the Crew Challenge. If you guys want to see anything in particular in the PUBG Mobile 0.9.0 beta, be sure to let me know because there's so much new stuff available. Yes, I could create a crew. Let's see here. So these are clans. So the other reason, so crews, just a side note for those of you curious about the history, is that clans were introduced as a way to phase out crews. So crews used to be 10 people, and that was how your group of friends could play together, and you know, it just made matchmaking a little easier. And when they introduced clans, which are up to 30 people, they kind of made crews, I don't know, not obsolete, but they kind of duplicated the experience. So that's why crews are going to be like tournament teams eventually. So that's what they're rotating into. They're going to be going more the pro route. They want to, you know, build the professional, quote unquote, professional community of this game. And the way to do that is to run tournaments through the actual game itself. And that's what you're starting to see here with these crew challenges. So eventually there might be clan wars. There could be 30v30s, which would be ridiculous. I've heard 50v50s are coming at some point to compete with Fortnite, which obviously makes a lot of sense because they are a fun mode, definitely less stress. And we know that 100 players can work on the server. It's not the smoothest experience. Anybody who has played a custom all weapons match knows that, but I'm hoping that with the further optimizations in 0.9.0, that will open up opportunities like that for future updates. So I would expect you're going to have the Star Challenge, and then that's going to turn into the Pro Leagues for 2019. Then you're going to have the Crew Challenge, which, like I said, looks to be like a weekly or bi-weekly event for anybody with a crew to join. And then I would expect there will also be other leagues, maybe like minor leagues. It's interesting. Very, very curious to see where this game goes, especially because it has quickly outpaced the PC version, which has been out far longer, as far as the new features and just the rate at which things are being implemented, which they really need to do when they're competing against games like Fortnite Mobile. So my name's DerekG. If you found the video helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for tons more PUBG Mobile content. I hope to see you in the beta or in the release of PUBG Mobile 0.9.0, which is hopefully coming the 24th or 25th of October. And I'll see you guys there.